Okay. His should be going now. Alright, so that was Far Cry 3. Oops. The next game I'm going to show you, older game. These are the only games that I've installed on here so far, by the way. I would show you, I do own Battlefield 3, but I'm not going to actually load it up or anything like that. Haven't even installed it on this yet. It's just, everybody's got Battlefield 3 videos. I mean, you just saw Far Cry 3. This is going to run it really well as well. Not actually going to play Hitman. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the little benchmark that it does, and what settings that I have on here as well. So this is Hitman Absolution. It's got a pretty decent benchmark. We got 4 times MSAA. Again, quality's on Ultra preset. Everything is turned up as high as it goes. So, I'm going to go ahead and run this benchmark so you get an idea of how well this computer performs. And it does its own little detail for frames per second down here, but I've still got fraps here in the corner. So you can see real time what you're getting. And it doesn't really affect its actual benchmark. So you see it's pulling, it was over 60. Actually it did have a max of 70 frames per second. It's averaging 50, it's dipping to 40 occasionally, but the minimum is 42, and this is going to give us an average of 51 frames per second. Which is phenomenal for a laptop computer of any kind. Like I said, let's see what we had it on here again, 1920 by 1080. Actually, let's turn off VSync. I didn't even notice VSync was on, so let's do it again with no VSync, same specs. Probably be another 50 frames per second. Either I've been getting low 50s, high 40s pretty much every time I've ran this test. This will probably be a high 40 run. Eventually I'll get around to this game. But, being a Steam gamer, you end up with so many games. Like, right now I pretty much own more games than I'll probably ever play. Like I said, this is just what I have installed on this particular computer. I've got my other laptop with loads and loads of games on it. So let me go ahead and load up Tomb Raider as well. You'll see both of the Square Enix games with this particular video. And again, this is set to Ultimate, so it does have the stress effects enabled as well. Everything there. And I'll show you it again in the actual game's configuration screen. 1920, 1080, no VSync, alternate with Tress Effects. For those of you who don't know what Tress Effects is, it's actually AMD's. It's actually AMD's thing where it's got special hair effects, which you'll see here in Tomb Raider's benchmark. That hair, look at that hair. That is some gorgeous hair. And this is probably going to run from high 40s, low 50s, all the way up to 70. You might even see 80 frames a second here. That Tress Effects is really a system hog, but I mean it's so beautiful. Look at that hair. That is some gorgeous flowing hair right there. Also the screen. This is the 60 frames per second, or 60 frames per second. Glare type, 90% color gamut screen. You have two options with this one. You can either get that one. There you go. Max is 75, average is 62. You can either get this particular screen with this model, or you can get a 120 hertz. That's what I was looking at. 60 hertz. Or you can get a 120 hertz matte type, 72% color gamut. I went ahead and decided to go with just this particular one that had the 90% color glare type. You do see some reflections, but not really a whole lot. This is in-game. Usually I play this with a controller. In fact, here's my controller here. I just, for some reason, didn't hook it up. So seeing a couple screen tears, so I might actually enable VSync with this, but yeah, there's that hair again. Some nice shadows going on. Forget where I need to go. Probably that way. And like, look at those lighting effects. You'll probably see them better. I can't pick up that ammo. Full of that. Yeah, look at those lighting effects. It should be away there. Yeah, you can see them through the fence there. Oh, this is a campsite. This is a fast travel campsite. Actually need to use that to go back and raid some other tombs. Now that I have the few more upgrades I can get in there. Get some more stuff. And unfortunately there's nobody for me to fight because I killed them all a few days ago. Alright, but that's Tomb Raider. I mean, obviously you're seeing 70, 80 frames a second, whatever. Like, this computer is just amazing at running modern games.